Alright, hey there guys, it's Metro. We are back, and we are going to keep playing here. It is nighttime from the previous session. I haven't really made a decision yet on what I want to do, but I know I want to get to 60 one way or the other, and we have some free time. I wanted to play a little bit longer this afternoon, but I didn't have the time then, so mostly because we spent all this time working on this video. Since then, me and Cop made a video, and it's live on his channel. We're going to use that to direct people. But yeah, we have a pretty good setup here. The immersion is high, I would say. So if you haven't looked into that, make sure you do. But otherwise, we're going to keep leveling today. And I was thinking about it before. Some very light thinking. I'm going to think about it even more tonight. But I'm thinking I might go to TBC. TBC is kind of where professions end for me. Like, at that point, I think they, like, by Wrath, I think they really just gave up on making professions interesting. So yeah, I think we will go to TBC. I think we'll do 60 to whatever, 60 to 80. And then we will, yeah, return to Classic at that point and finish 80 to 110 in Classic or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out how we're going to do it, but I don't think I'll do anything in Wrath, Cataclysm, Mop, or WoD tailoring. Because frankly, it would probably be extremely boring. It's like one thing that you ever craft, and it's probably a joke to level, so I don't think it'd be interesting at all. Now, anyway, we're here at Lake Kelthorel. I don't actually know where we're supposed to go. I feel like it might be over there for some reason, but it does seem like this place is hostile. Oh, here's a person. We found it. All right, here we go.
Can I assist you?
Pity me, stranger, and all the highborns, for our folly here our folly began, our folly that cursed our children and our children's children to this day. 10,000 years ago, the Highborn lived here in prosperity. We considered ourselves among the common ranks of the other night elves. With our every need met by magic and wealth, we led lives of indulgence and amusement and greed. The spirits you see here are overwhelmed with remorse and regret. Their anguish chains them here. If you wish to learn more of Kelthorel and Zin Malor, free them from their agony.
Good luck, friend.
Okay. I can do that. Why? What makes you think I can't? What we do have to do is find another person, though. To Kellex Skykeeper at Lake Kelthorel. I think he's by one of these towers. I don't actually know. No, there's just like tons of rares and chests here, right? Chest and rare could have been up there. Let's take a look around first. Music in this zone's awesome, by the way. This is definitely one of my favorite zones, if not my favorite zone. It's definitely my favorite zone in Classic, I think. Feralus is really good too. Yeah, there he is. Feralus is really good too. But, very nice.
Peace.
Okay, what is that you carry, Warlock? What is that you hold, Druid? Yes, if you let me examine this for a while, I might be able to translate it for you. Kellic flipped through the pages. When I am able to look over this fully, I will send word to you. Thank you for sharing this with me, Metro. Very little is known about the Winterfall Faubourg.
Farewell.
Okay, that was it. That's weird. Kellex Skykeeper, Emerald Circle. Alright, time to kill ghosts. Now, hold on a second. Let's go check. This rare seems like it'd probably be out of the way enough to be up. Let's see how many people are in the zone real quick. We lost the chat, though, already. Okay, that's fine. 40 to 120. There's a couple high-level people. But everybody else, there's only one guy party syncing. I don't know why there's a 111 here. We've seen a lot of 111s here. I wonder if there's some kind of reason for that, or they're just party syncing. Makes sense. Okay, now we gotta do this again. This is it, and that. Okay, good. And I think the rare would be here, so. Looks like it's not up. What a surprise. Check for the treasure. Won't be there. Calling it. These specters or scepters are not what we want to kill anyway, so let's not even bother. It's not going to be there. Very low chance, sadly. I don't know why. I have no idea why, honestly. Must have a very long respawn, and there's just enough people that I keep missing this stuff. Like I said, when I was leveling this character, well, you know, to be fair, last time I leveled the character was not when 100% experience hype was going on, so I wouldn't be surprised if when last time I leveled the character there was just legitimately no players in the zone, like I was the only player. Because I don't remember ever seeing anybody. I don't think I ever came across another player in some of those sessions, like 4 or 5 hours and never saw any indication of a player. It was also because I was on RP realm, I believe. Alliance on an RP realm, probably not the most populated topic. Alright, so we're just killing mobs. Nothing special. Looking swag while we're doing it. Loving the skybox, look at that. Loving the chaos bolts. Boom! Thanks for stopping by, that guy. Thank you. Oh yeah, no problem. That's the Night Elf Mage transmog. If you start a mage, it's a very unique looking piece of gear. I guess most classes start with something unique. Tauren Shaman was good. I remember doing that. Orc Warlock, we probably were wearing that for most of the challenge because I don't remember. Probably at least 3 or 4 sessions in before I replaced that. Yeah, it's pretty late. Pretty late at night here, so we won't be able to go too long. Probably under 2 hours total. That'll get us to about 4 hours to the full day, and that's about where I wanted to be in the afternoon. If I do this 4 hours every 2 or 3 days, whatever. Basically 4 hours 3 times a week. That should get us to 60 before the experience, or that should get us, what the hell? Oh, player. It's like, what the hell was that? That should get us to 120 before the experience thingy ends. We'll see though. Relief at last, yep. Alright. Last one. I keep forgetting that I have a double charge of that now. Definitely got to use that. Okay, well we're done with that quest. That's actually the only quest we have. Yeah, Mooncloth. Wait, why is that a fell Timber Maho? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I don't know, I just can't decide. It feels, I think I should go to TBC. TBC is not going to take long. It's not going to be a long thing to get 150 or whatever it would be. I don't actually know. It's not going to take long to get that, so I should probably just do TBC until I've done it. And then we'll come back and do Classic. The Crystal of Zin Malur was stolen from a far-off temple without remorse. Its ability to control the arcane was too tempting, and when it was toyed with, it shattering cursed us all. Kel'Thuzil suffered until the Sundering destroyed it for good. The curse of Zin Malur breaks or binds all who seek its power here. I was the first to fall to its temptation. Thousands of years later, our long lost descendants would be next. Not long after my death, the greed of my people would lead to their exile. A continent away, they would become Kel'Dorai, the High Elves. In Quel'Thalas, they would bathe in power of their Sunwell and forget their legacy of desire and greed. These brilliant descendants returned here. Wait, what? These distant descendants returned here, drawn by the hand of fate, doomed to repeat history. Hear their tale now, as I have. Oh, damn, that's cool. It's a good quest.
Next we meet. I am honored.
It's a Blood Elf. What's up? Oh, it's like looks exactly like my paladin. We were proud and noble. Our faith in the light protected us, and with the Sunwell we wanted for nothing. Because of that blindness, we came here to repeat the tragedy of history as our entire race would in time. 100 years ago, I and a small group of other High Elves traveled here from our homeland of Quel'Thalas. We sought the ancient mysteries of Kel'Thuzil to find why it was destroyed. We found fragments in the ice, shards of the crystal. The Archmage we accompanied did not take long to fall under their sway. In our foolishness, we noticed too late. His spirit wanders in the southeast. Among those he drove to madness, still clutching the memory of the precious shard.
Be careful.
Okay, so now it's these ones? No. Southeast, gotta be over here. There's a blue dragon up here, and I wonder... I was trying to skin it for blue dragon scales, but I don't know if you can. Blue dragon scales are like almost impossible to get now. The only like confirmed... The only like confirmed place that I've seen them drop is Chromagus. But I wonder if you can kill the blue dragons in the zone still that are here. They're rares, but they are still here. There's a couple of them. There used to be a ton. Oh, there's a chest. Sturdy treasure chest. Watch somebody like swoop in like, oh, hey, what's this? Oh, it doesn't have an epic in it? Forget it. Steal the experience on me. Let's go get it. First chest in a long time. It's just kind of hanging out there too, so we got to take a mental note of this one. It's this. It's that one there. Okay, just kind of hanging out here. Nobody in sight. Oh wow, that's a nice piece too. I think I have that transmog. That's a really nice piece. That's one of the cooler looking plate BOEs in Classic. Okay, this guy's dying. We blinked closer. That maybe wasn't the expedient choice. Alright, he's dead. See you later. That it? Back across. Try to not get in combat, but that's not gonna happen, I'm sure. Yeah, no. Just cut across now. Wrong way. Here we go. What was that guy doing? He was like spinning around. Anyway, Maenus was a powerful mage and an honorable elf. His spirit did not deserve such an ignoble fate. We were shocked before we died. Shocked that one among our noble and austere kind could descend into vicious obsession so quickly. We died as naive fools, the victims of our own blithe assumptions. The living world, or the living would, know that these events would play out again, both here and among the entire elven race with the fall of Quel'Thalas. Long after my death, my people would suffer an even greater mistake. The High Elves relied on the Sunwell and its glory, never imagining a world without it. We would never make preparations to deal with such a fate. Later, when the Sunwell fell to the forces of the undead, what was left of my descendants would be lost and helpless, and the path they would take in response would change them forever. The Cinderai, still striving for redemption, would return here as well. What the hell? Sorry, guys, you're making a lot of mistakes. I don't know. It's hard to sympathize. So that was a High Elf.
Greetings.
You can tell because he's wearing blue or something. I don't know what the... People always say something about being blue. Something about the eyes. We can't see the eyes anymore because we have the thing off. Anyway, we were not naive, as our forefathers were. I missed it. We were suspicious and cunning and ready for betrayal at every turn. Yet our pride and greed drove us to ruin once more. How many more will be lost to Kel'Thuril? 1 year ago, the legend of the Crystal of Zin Malor reached Silvermoon, and I led a group of the finest warriors and scholars available to this land. We brought ample mana crystals, so none of us would be tempted to taste the crystal itself. The crystal did not need our hunger to ruin us. Once in our possession, it warped all but me into wretched beasts. The wretched souls still wander, seeking more lives to chain to this lake. Will you give them mercy or flee to die on safer ground someday? Damn.
Hold your head.
No, I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, don't worry. That's these guys finally. Very odd quest. What's with the lake? I love Elf Story, but frankly, this one seems a little bit... It's like, hey, what should we do here? Oh, we should make an elf story. Oh, okay. That seems what it's like, right? It's like... Doesn't really have any connection. Unless maybe there's more coming up, I guess, but... Seems a bit odd. All of these races of elves made the same mistake. I don't buy it. But yeah, I do love the ancient elf stories, one way or the other, regardless of if they're logical or not. Dire Maul, one of my favorite dungeons ever because of that. And when I saw that a thing came from Dire Maul, that was immediately what... A tailoring pattern. That was immediately what changed my mind on the topic. Originally, I just didn't even care. I wanted to get this character to 120 as fast as possible, and I still do. This is going to actually probably be faster to do it this way, frankly. But, yeah, it'd be nice to go do some exploring, I think. We'll do it lightly. We probably won't spend too much time. Because I definitely want to get a couple patterns, but I think most of the patterns are just going to not be worth it. I'm not trying to do that friggin' Thorium Brotherhood thing again. That's just not something that I want to do on this character. It makes sense to do it on a blacksmith because blacksmithing is so tied to mining, which is so mandatory for, you know, BRD is like, you can't be a miner without going into BRD. it's not possible. You need to make the stuff there, so. Dark Iron Dwarves are pretty cool for that. Should have made the Paladin a Dark Iron Dwarf, honestly. But that was my original character. Blitz, the human warrior, or human paladin, and Blackhammer, the dwarf warrior. Those are the first 2 characters I ever made.
Victory.
Anyway, the living forest strider who sent you here could not bear to see our fate. He ran, a wise decision. If one now holds the crystal of Zin Malor again, it will spell the doom of all around them. It should never have been reassembled. Okay, you have seen enough. Know that the crystal of Zin Malor brings only ruin to the all around it. Leave this place if you do not wish to join
Keep
us.
your wits about you.
The master would have you silent. Damn. Wait, AoE them all down. Shit. Fear not, Zin Malor. It will never belong to another. Okay. Now what? The hell? Maybe back to the druid? Or is that just it? Doesn't look like it. Ruins of Kelthoril. Not quite. Yeah, back to the druid here. That's cool.
I am honored.
The shade, yes, I saw it too. You say it spoke of a master, of one who holds Zin Malor. This is grave news. You must act, Warlock. I saw the shade fly off to the south. Take the path to the upper ruins, and you may be able to climb the frozen waterfall after it. And do not let your guard down. It may be waiting for you. Okay.
May the star.
Interesting. You have to go up this waterfall. I remember doing this. Some kind of like, I think it just kind of shoots you up there when you go near it. Or what? Guess not. Knocks the mob back for something. Does some damage. Guess that's not what we do. Let's go around first. I'll tell you what, if there was a way that I could turn off this auto target acquisition with action cam, I would do that. That would be the first thing I would do, honestly. With all these different scripts. I see, you just ride up it. What the hell? Whoa, what the hell? Got knocked back as I came around the corner. I guess that's what happened. Well, that was easy. Shard of the Spirit Speaker. Now what, back down? Guess so. Let's check for the rare real quick while we're up here. There's a blue dragon, like I said. I know this one very well. I've camped this rare for hours. And I never got a blue dragon scale from it, but I don't think I ever actually capped skinning. I assume, I don't know anything about skinning, but I assume that in order to get the max rank, because I'm pretty sure I didn't even get good skinning stuff at all. Like, I'm pretty sure skinning is still based on your profession skill, not the level of the mob. Like, if you skin a level 20 mob with max profession, you probably don't get rugged leather or whatever, but if you skin a level, you know, a level 40 mob that's scaled up whatever, and you only have level 20 skinning, it probably doesn't give you, you know, the max rank hide or whatever. So I'm not sure about that, but I don't think I'll ever find out because I gave up. I wanted to gather the materials to try to get blue dragon scales made and then find a realm that I could buy it on. There's a couple realms that were selling the pattern. They weren't that expensive, but I was gonna transfer the character to that realm and do that. But yeah, I dreamt a dream, and now that dream is gone for me. As they say, it's not gonna be worth it. Take forever to get the materials for it. It'd be better to just try to find a realm that somebody has them on the auction house and just buy a couple WoW tokens on it. But too much. It's like gonna be like 500,000 for the piece. Not spending like $70 on a freaking WoW transmog. Anyway, did you find the shade? Was anything left to indicate its origin? Let me see. Faintly written among the engraved incantations is the name of its master, Umbrance. I've heard tales of Umbrance, though I thought never meet him in person. Though I have not ever met him in person. Rumor has it that he has been collecting magical artifacts, though what purpose I couldn't say. Best pass this information on to a trusted ally. Nim, the High Elf, can be found within Everlook, the large goblin town to the northeast. Tell him all that we learned today. Oh, Nim. That's the reference, right? Somebody famous WoW player, you died or something? I don't know, maybe they didn't die at the time of the reference, but I think I've heard that. For as active as I am in the game, I really don't. Yeah, not that active, let's put it that way. Yeah, I assume if we did go to TBC, it'd be very straightforward to level. There's only one cloth, right? I don't think. Yeah, you just get the purple cloth, whatever it's called, and then you use it to make the CD cloths. I wonder if there's still specializations. I assume no, but it doesn't matter because you can make more than one a day now. So yeah, it would basically be the same thing as regular moon cloth from Classic. We would just need the materials for it, which I believe is just netherweave and a ton of oh, actually imbued netherweave. You have to make imbued netherweave, which I think as a tailor you make that too. So we'll have to look into all this, but yeah, I think imbued netherweave plus the elementals, one mote of 3 different types, and then that makes the cloth. So we will see. Umbrance, I see. Yes, he's got blue eyes, huh? Or does he? Looks green to me. Anyway, I will carry this information onto my people. You will be contacted if you are needed again. Guess that's a no. Maybe. That's a weird ending to that, huh? Okay, well, we're in the city now, so I guess that means we're going to do this zone next, or this part next. Superior weapons. Let's start. Pick up some quests here. Lilith Alive. This is where that auction house is. The 3 of us have been arguing for weeks over whose weapons are superior. I won't let anyone test my axes. Okay, that's fine. Talk to somebody. This guy.
Time is money, friend.
6 prime rubble chunks from Frost Shard Rumblers. Okay. I'm sure there's another quest here somewhere. Pretty sure I saw one when we were here before. There's one. Sands of Silithus. Oh wait, these are just not what we're looking for. These are like things to go to other zones. Yeah. Okay, well that's literally the only quest we have so far. This sounds a bit odd. Not how I remember it. Obviously, we did do a lot of quests already, to be honest. We did a lot more quests already than you probably would have at this point. Now, Rock Rumble, whatever, Prime Rumble chunk. Earth Elemental has been popping up on the peak directly south of town. Directly south of town. Is that this here? Yeah, I think so. I think the blue dragon's flying around rock elementals. Yep, there's some. Alright, we did it. Our detective skills are strong. One for one. Oh, we dinged. Oh, and we got enslaved demon. Very nice. I think I'm going to keep that on 1, to be honest. Will there be demons in the zone? Now it is time to pay attention to that. If we ever see a demon, we got to try to enslave it. We're about to lose. Oh my god, that's so annoying. I hate when you ding and then you quickly lose your shards. I don't get that. Why do they do that? I guess they have to, because otherwise warlocks would try to start fights with 5 shards. And that is not the purpose, but I don't know why when you ding they even give you it, to be honest. It's like just kind of troll that happens. If it happened in the middle of combat, it would be a lifesaver, but it's so rare. Obviously, because I'm almost never fighting 2 mobs, and you'd have to be in combat to be fighting 2 mobs and ding at the same time. Wait, did I ever change my talents? No. I did not. Just realized that. That's fine, doesn't matter. This is a good talent, I think. It's not really needing to be changed. I wonder if that's why they did that. So that first global, you couldn't do 2. That's probably why they did these 2, these like half crystal things, like these shards or whatever. So the first global, you couldn't do 2 chaos bolts back to back. Or maybe you can at max level for whatever reason, but it does seem like that might be ridiculous. I don't know. I can't imagine how the spec plays at max level. Obviously, it's quite different, I bet, but that was it. Just 1 quest. Finish it that quick. Turn it in here.
Talk to me. What's up?
Looks like a good amount. It does. Deliver the boulder in a box to Lilith. Okay.
I'm listening.
There's a chest right there. Oh, I see. We're gonna help them all get materials to try to make weapons look good. That's an interesting quest. Funny little goblin stuff, really. 10 pieces of fresh cut frostwood from Frostleaf Trents. Well, we know where those are. We ran by a ton of those. So let's head back. Let's see if it recommends any different area, though. They're making it a real pain to chop wood over there, so why don't you chop some of them? Bring the wood from the Trents back here. It's kind of a grim thought. I never really understood what a Trent was. Is it meant to be a real, like, is it like a spirit? I don't think there's ever like a friendly Trent, right? They're always either, like, besides the night elf things that are like actual giant trees, they're always either like neutral or hostile at best. Like, I've never seen, I don't think there's ever a quest giver that's a tree, right? Not really understanding the concept. I do like that their death animation has them cut in half, though. It's kind of funny. I don't have enough. It's kind of sad. That's another model that's not been changed since 15 years ago, though. It is kind of funny. I just thought about this before, too, like how many things that they just took from Warcraft 3 as well. Obviously, none of the 3D stuff, but yeah, like some of the music and icons and stuff are just taken directly from Warcraft 3. So there's stuff in this game that's like 20-some years old and has not been updated. You know what I mean? That's not normal. I don't think you're seeing a lot of, like, imagine if Pokemon, when they made new generations, only the new Pokemon were the ones that got updated. Like, the old ones stayed looking like they did in Gen 1, and they never updated them. I mean, that's kind of what we're, not really, but that's kind of what we're dealing with here. It's not too far off. Not too far off at all, actually. This looks so great. Like, my god, does it look good. Honestly, I can't imagine why anybody would not play Deathstroke. I mean, you gotta really love the other specs. That has gotta be one of the coolest looking spells. Seriously, that's just a crazy looking spell. Taking a lot of damage here, though. Now we probably need to make no new Hellstones, right? Yeah. Create heal. Sounds like something Dark Souls with some poor Japanese translation. It's always funny when it cuts off like some of the letters. Not a lot of the letters, but some of the letters. Create heal. That sounds like a good idea. We got a living essence as well. If only I was on the realm with my paladin, I would send that over because he needs. Still, someday I will return. I'd hope to do it now, like during this leveling bazaar thing. But yeah, I don't know if I'll have time because this character is really just going to take up a lot of time. It is going to be the crown jewel of this. If I can finish this character, if I can get this character to 120, given this rule set, I will feel very accomplished. I think it'll be a very impressive thing. The other ones that I've done were only partial challenges. This will be the first complete character 1 to 120 I've ever done with the leveling challenge. And I don't think there's many people out there who've done it. I don't think there's many people out there who care that I've done it, but I care. Right? That's all that matters. It's fun. I don't really... Not doing it for views, obviously. But it is, I think it would be cool to have like a long list of things that I've completed. Alright, show me the lumber. Not a bad haul, but maybe we should look into growing those trents instead. Maybe. Another player.
You come get the voodoo.
Can I help you? See you around.
This guy's got a sword. Wait, we gotta get a dragon?
Talk to me.
7 pieces of pure glacier ice from the cavern in Ice Thistle Hills. If you can handle the Yeti yet, hey, piece of cake. Just walk right up to the bigger chunk and crack them open. Pure solid ice over an Ice Thistle cavern, straight east from Everlook. Okay. Oh, that's this place. Oh god. This place has always been, no matter what private server or what version of the game, it has always been an adventure. I'll never forget probably the most notable one. Me and Siler were leveling on a TBC private server. We were, I guess, 56, and we decided that we would just keep, we just maybe probably like 57 or something, I don't know. We decided we would just grind Yeti. And I thought that was a good idea, but I forgot how bad grinding was from 55 onward. Like, questing in Classic becomes a lot better. The higher level you are, the better it gets. So we grinded for hours. Like, I'm talking about, like, probably like a full day worth of grinding for that last level. Or maybe even 2 days. I don't know. It was a long time. We spent a long time doing that. And then the server crashed or something like that. And rolled back like a day or something. I don't even know what happened, but not good. One thing is sure. And I just remember we didn't realize that it happened like that. Like, we heard that there was problems, but we logged on and we were in Winter Spring again. And we were like on top of the hill. And we got like immediately ganked by like 6 Yetis. And he's like, no, not the Yetis again. I can't take it. Or something like that. I was like, oh my god. I remember we had to keep, we were like 3 kills away from dinging though. It didn't set us back too bad, but it was just like, that is, dude, think about that. The server, like a server problem happens and your character has lost progression. That is the worst feeling in the video game. And ultimately, the kind of thing that caused me to never want to play on private servers again. Because that kind of thing, I don't care how the team is ran or who's behind it. It's when they talk about Blizz-like, quote unquote, that is the least Blizz-like thing that could happen. for you to lose progression. That would never happen, ever. You know what I mean? If that ever happened, it would be a catastrophe. Like, it would be front page news. That wouldn't just happen and people would have to force to deal with it. You know what I mean? It's so crazy, honestly. So what are we actually doing here? We don't even need to kill these things. What the hell? Oh, a Vulpera. There's a 111, yeah. That's cool. Is he actually leveling or what? Wouldn't it say he's 60 if he was here? I'm not sure how. I don't think I've ever actually seen somebody else party sync. That's been very rare. Not the most common thing, even though I think it's probably one of the biggest additions to leveling ever. There's the ice things we need. He keeps freezing my pet. Solid ice. We have an item or something? What? I don't get it. This is not, maybe not where we're supposed to be? We will see. This quest, if this is actually what you're supposed to be doing, this quest is a bit odd. I feel like this is probably not what we're supposed to be doing. But this has got to be it. Yeah, Ice Thistle Hills. This has got to be it. Maybe you only need like 1? No, you need 7. What the hell? I'm gonna say maybe like it's just like you loot a bunch and you only get 1 and then that's it. I don't know. I'm confused. What the hell? I am very confused. I have to look this one up, I guess. Fresh from the hills. You have to actually melee it. That's gonna be a problem because I have a wand. I wonder if that matters. It says you have to put the pet on passive, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to put this back on for a bit. Passive. There we go. Let's see what happens. Well, that's gonna take a while. Yo, this quest sucks. What the fuck? Is this gonna be the whole, like, am I literally gonna have to do this? There's no way, I can't. This is gonna take forever. Can I dot it and then do it? Okay, you can actually kill it. What the hell? It's very confusing. As long as the pet doesn't kill it, apparently, it's fine. It's an odd quest. Okay. I don't want to have to keep putting the pet on passive, but it looks like I'm going to have to. Just going to have to keep this on the screen for a bit. Guess we'll just dot it up and then auto attack. I don't know. I'm not sure. As long as you auto attack at once, are you good? I guess as long as you land the killing blow, it counts. Yeah, that seems to work like that. Why do I have no shards? What the hell? Definitely not my favorite quest. Bit odd. But it's fine. We only have 4. Yeah, something like that. It's an ooze bag. Mana pot. I don't know. We gotta get the... I can't. It's taking too long to kill these mobs. We gotta kill all these mobs. Don't pet. Definitely not. Oh, God. I'll have to play with this on for a bit. Wow, a lot of damage. I don't have anything to eat either, huh? Not a thing. Not a thing. Yeah, this is a death. Right here, I die. Gonna have to drain the whole time. He'll die eventually. The drain does some damage. Not much. Is there really only one here? Is this a joke? No. Okay, pat on passive. Auto attack. Immolate. Auto attack. Why does it do that? There we go. Auto attack. Immolate. Auto attack. Okay, one more and then we're done. Hopefully on the way out we'll be good. Yeah, there's one. This was an odd quest. Passive. Just immolate first. Auto attack. It's too far. Oh, did it anyway. Okay, it's fine. You didn't actually have to auto attack it. We just need to land the killing blow, I guess that's how it worked. For some reason our pet was doing that. So that was causing some issues. You can't, I gotta look, oh my god, Jesus Christ. I gotta look at who can be a warlock. I'm enjoying the concept of warlock all of a sudden. I gotta see what options are out there. I know Gnome Warlock. That was like the first warlock I've ever seen in TBC gear. I had like not played most of TBC, so I came back, saw a warrior or a gnome in the warlock from Karazhan set. I guess it was realistically it was probably the PvP set because that was really easy to obtain, and it was decent gear as well. Probably the battleground set with that the Void Heart set, I believe it's called. It's like a blacked out void looking face. Pretty cool. Don't really know what it has to do with TBC, but it's cool. And ever since then, I was always like, man, that's awesome. Gnome Warlock with that set on looked awesome. But never actually played a Warlock. This is the first time I'll ever have a, well, if I get there. This will be the first time I ever have a max level Warlock, no matter what era it is. I don't even think I ever made a Warlock. The only Warlock I ever made was one of the first characters I ever made. On my original server, I have like 8 characters that just, like, I don't know. I got to like level 10 on and realized this class wasn't for me. I didn't know anything about classes. Even after playing Warcraft 3, you know, I didn't really understand what that meant. I remember wanting to be a Mountain King. That's ultimately why I rolled a Dwarf Warrior, because I was like, oh, is that a Mountain King? Years later, it would become a Mountain King, basically, but out of the gate, it did not become a Mountain King. It had Stone Skin, but that was certainly not Avatar. And Thunderclap was in the game, I guess, technically. That's about it. What's with the dust? It's meant to be snow on the ground? It's not snowing here anymore. That's the big difference from earlier. We were loving it when it was snowing, honestly. It's not snowing anymore. Oh, there was another quest. Did I miss this? Ugh, you gotta be kidding me. Of course I did. Alright, well anyway, let's turn this in.
Yo! Glad I could help.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Superior weapons. Nice little demonstration. 57, by the way. Yeah, well, realistically, we'll probably get to, get that. We'll probably get to 60 tonight. Well, maybe not. We got about an hour left, so we'll see. Let's go do these 3 quests. There's more quests up there, it looks like. Out of harm's way. Well, I'm gonna go do these 3 first because I think they're back here, yeah. In fact, I know they are because when I was reading the quest, when I was reading the answer to the problems I was having in that last quest, it was saying make sure you're doing these while you have these other quests. I was thinking, I was like, maybe I'm reading the classic thing because I only have 1 quest, man. Whoops. Anyway, Ice Howl's Pristine Horn. Oh, this is the quest where you just killed the matriarchs and eventually the horns drop, right? Identical to classic. Stop freezing my pet. Why do you do that? My pet needs to chill out, I guess. Patriarch. Grinding the Yetis yet again. And it was another experience. Couldn't figure out how to do the quest. First time I've ever really played a pet class too, kinda. Maybe that's why. I probably did that quest before and just didn't realize I was gonna have trouble with it. It's funny. Always freezes the pet. It's so weird. Well, I don't know if we're missing something. We're probably missing something. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, Ice Swamp. Just one, I say the biggest Yeti. Oh. His horns are the ones I've been looking for. He lurks all the way in the back of the cave along the eastern ridge of Ice Thistle Hill. Jesus. All the way in the back of the cave, you say, huh? Well, I wish I knew that before. Certainly. This is like a transmog set right here, though. It looks good. It's like a set that I could find myself actually wearing. This purple cloak, these shoulders. I could legitimately transmog to this at max level. It looks good, man. What I want to do is get that Gul'dan transmog. I've been talking about that for years now. There's like a set that will make you look really similar to Gul'dan, especially if you're if you got the right hair and everything. I don't necessarily have it. I'd have to change. Have to get to the barber shop. What's going on? Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'd have to get to the barber shop. He needs like a beard instead of a braided crazy thing on his chin. Oh, Echo 3. I was gonna say, that looked a bit weird when I walked by it. It's like, huh, that's gotta be for something. What could it be for? Whoa. What the hell? Oh, there's Ice Swamp. Well, that's nice, I guess. Alright. Interesting. 4K health, huh? The big guy. Looks pretty. This is like the ideal case for action cam, huh? This is what you want. Okay. I was worried he was going to evade, but... What is that? A green? Oh, cloth legs. Oh. Transmog. Keep on what we have, though. So what the hell was that quest about? It's just... Was it just there to help us? I think it was literally there to help us. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's just there to help us get to the back of the cave. That's kind of nice, actually. Because this was going to be a freaking hell of a trek. This is a long, arduous cave system, frankly. There's a lot of mobs in it. But it's definitely a little bit better now. What the hell? Wow. That's interesting. 3 strength, 29 haste. What? I haven't seen it. Wow, yo, what the hell? That's got a good transmog, huh? I think that sells. Like, for real, I think that sells. 7 gold vendor, so I'm sure I get more than that. Wow, that's pretty nuts. That's the first real BOE I've seen. We've seen a lot of greens, but never blues. It's funny. No, that's very interesting. Man, that's the kind of stuff. I guess if it was any less rare, it would really carve out the market in a certain way, but that's the kind of stuff that I wish I saw happen more, because that is a cool event. When you see a, I don't know. When you see a big item like that drop, it's like, man, that's kind of what they were after with legendaries, right? They said that. It didn't really make any sense to say it the way they did, but they said that Legion legendaries, like, we're trying to recapture the moment that you got a big, epic, like, BOE drop. And I guess that's what they try to do. Oh shit, I'm dead. I guess that's what they try to do. It didn't work out really, but that was a terrible example. Those items were like, you could not play the game without them. The items in Classic were not even good most of the time. It's like they were only good while leveling, basically. I don't think there was like maybe a couple BOEs that were best in slot for any real length of time. Keeps freezing the pet. It's odd. Glad it's not me, to be honest. Just like so callously, just hand goes up in the air. Freeze the pet. Twice in one combat. Freeze the pet. Freeze all pets. Freeze them. Anyway. This is the place we were at before. We came really close to seeing this mob. If I saw it, I probably would have commented on it and then realized what a fool I was. But, yeah. That was like another 12 mobs in, so it's a good thing. I'm glad we didn't see it. It's a narrow gap there, but we got what we needed. Just never have enough soul shards. This definitely could be a lot harder, but it's really not as easy as it was early levels. Early levels, the mobs literally weren't getting to me. When I first got to Felwood, the mobs never reached me. We went the full, probably first hour there without really taking damage. We'd get like one hit, and that would be it. Jeez. A lot of damage taken. Create heal. It even looks like Dark Souls, like the text or whatever, the text I picked for that. It looks like a Dark Souls text. It's funny. Don't start thinking about Dark Souls. Jesus, I was working on a Dark Souls 3 mod, but that's just... It's really not going to be that much work, but it's just a lot of... It's like really finicky, like... It's unlike, well, that and Final Fantasy Tactics. Those games are the least moddable games that I've ever done anything with, and yeah, Dark Souls 3 is literally like copying huge chunks of code that you aren't even sure what it really does. You just understand that if you do something with it, it's going to change something in a way that you might want it to be. Like, there'll be like 12 lines of code that you have to deal with, and even like the most experienced people are like, I don't know what that does, but I know when I did this to it, it made this thing do that. I was like, that's scary. But I guess if the output makes sense, then that's all that matters in coding. Not really. That's the complete opposite of what's true, but it's all that matters in modding, I guess. You trust that the code base is solid enough that all you're doing is changing the outputs. But who knows if that's ever really a realistic thought. So I probably could have just like rushed that box thing and it would have ported me even if I was in combat. It seems like what happened. Like the second I turned the quest in, it took me in there. Okay, well, we've been long done with this. Let's get the hell out of here. Can we sneak by some things here? Yeah, I think we'll be alright. I really looked the part, I have to say. Warlock looking real good right now. I'm sold, man. Might be going Warlock. Nah, obviously not. Can't tank. No Warlock tank, but I think we might play one. I don't know. They just suck so bad in 5 minutes. I'm not sure I can play one in 5 minutes, honestly. We'll see what their AoE, like how they handle multiple targets. Right now, their single target rotation is fun, but that is so basic compared to what I'm sure they have to deal with. Scare Lagaki with Umi's Mechanical Yeti. Isn't that over here or something? I remember this quest. Thought there was like an NPC over here or something. Oh yeah, here it is. Used to have to go and do this at a bunch of different goblin towns. Roar! The hell? Scary. It's like a pestering scare, right? It's like, stop it, get away. You want to just kick it. I would just kick it, honestly. Actually, I guess I'd cast Shadow Bolt on it, but, or Chaos Bolt.
Welcome, friend.
She'll never expect it. You were right about this. She'll think twice before making fun of my ideas again. Thanks for your help, Metro. I couldn't have had so much fun without you.
Keep it real.
That's Yeti Surprise, so we're somehow ahead. I don't know what that's about. But that's it. We're done with that place. We're done with Everlook, I guess. Oh, another quest from this guy. Oh, there's a bunch of new quests. What the hell?
What's up?
You've been pretty busy around here. If you're still eager to do good deeds or just get paid, I have something that might interest you. Starfall Village is just northwest of Everlook. The Night Elves have recently suffered a pretty nasty bug infestation, and they're asking for any help they can get. Oh. Interesting. So I wonder if there's actually a Moonwell there.
Hello.
We have lost Umbrance's position here. What the hell? Lost Umbrance's position here in Winterspring. It is as I expected. Umbrance is at Maztharil, the cavern that once belonged to the Blue Dragonflight in the southwest. My mother, Hala, will meet you there. She is stationed outside the cave in a small camp of survivors. In a small camp with a few other survivors. Look for her campfire.
Be careful.
Okay, sounds good. Let me guess, this guy's looking to gang people, huh? Anyway, I guess we'll go there first, because that seems like a good place. Could run into a couple rares on the way. Let's see if we can't do that. No, it's not. Just messing around. Okay, that's fine. I'm thirsty. Gotta fill up again. Oh yeah, it's 11:15 already, jeez. Time flies, man. Probably finish this quest chain and then that'll be it. Come on, get up that hill. Is that rare really not up? He could come from that way, but I think I would see him. He doesn't pad that far. Oops. Doesn't pat that far. Okay, anyway, let's get down there. Oh yeah, it's... I have to go over there first. We should not have come from this way.
Hello.
You're a Metro, yes? Good. You will serve well. I require the aid of a warlock such as yourself. We, the Blue Dragons, have been found out, or forced out of our home Maztharil. An imposter by the name of Umbrance has taken advantage of us in our weakest hour and now occupies the cave. Maztharil is a place of extreme potent magic, and he does not know how to wield it. Even the wildlife suffers. The beasts nearby have been altered. Please, Orc, I must ask you a favor. Gather their brains so I can see if I can undo the Ambrance's wild magic.
Farewell.
So yeah, this is like...
What brings you here?
Oh yeah, this is where we got Frostguard. Damn, I forgot about that, man. That was a while ago, huh? Yes, it was. Well, I might try to sell those too. I might go back to DEing stuff too if we're gonna stick around. Oh, Echo. We might do it. Let's see if we get it. You know what? Let's try it right now. Let's see what we get. We're probably just gonna get stuff that we don't really need, but if we do end up leveling this, we're gonna need to get that stuff eventually. What was it that actually sold for 100 and some gold? Oh, Shade Scale just wore off. I swear it wasn't even on, right? It's darker now. That's weird. I swear it wasn't even on. It's darker now than it was. I wonder if it's... You know... No, yeah. Perceive the world as if it were midnight. Well, it's darker now than it was. It's weird. Maybe it was bugged in some way. I was gonna say that. I'm like, man, you know what? Shadescale doesn't look like it's doing much tonight. I thought it was because I have the lights on in the house, and I thought because it was snowing. Somehow different. Oh, we still have the bars on. I should have mentioned that in the video. You can't do it in combat for whatever reason. I hope people will figure it out. It's not that odd. This one can't even be looted. Come on, tick over. Oh, just never get enough. This is a kind of a clunky class, man. As much as I like the spells, they're really awkward to use at times. Sitting here waiting for Ticks of Immolate just to be able to cast key spells. I guess you're just meant to cast, like, hard cast, quote unquote. Like, I don't know. It seems like casting without whatever it's called, the conflagrate thing. Casting without that doesn't seem right, but I guess it is. I guess you got to. There's no way you're meant to just sit there and wait for Immolate, obviously. But it seems like you got to do a lot of predicting on when you're going to get Chaos Bolts, unless I'm missing something. Now, the rare would pat through this road, so... I assume I would have seen him already. He doesn't pat too far. No, the thing I just described is obviously stupid. What I need to do is cast freaking Conflagrate a second time. I almost never use it twice in one pack. That's the difference. That's the big difference. And it's weird how much darker it is. I'm confused by that. Hold on, you know what? I want to see what's going on here. What happens if you use Shade Scale at night? I don't know. I never play the game at night. Wait, what? The moon is like brighter. Wait, I'm really confused. This is like not the same skybox as what's actually here right now. That's odd. Whatever. I don't know about that. I'm kind of confused by it now. It's not quite that dark. It's like not midnight yet, obviously. But it's darker now than it will be at midnight. That's confusing. I don't get that. Wait, what the hell's going on? Yeah, that's weird. I don't get that at all. Alright, anyway, let's keep going. Well, we're probably out of the path. Out of the quest area. I don't know why there's so few mobs. I think I have to go into the cave, maybe? I didn't think I would have to, but... Yeah, there's like no mobs here. Maybe there's some out back here. Can't even go back there. This area was always like filled with blue dragons. Need to go through it again in Classic just to take a look. I don't see any mobs in here. Nope, this is definitely a quest that has to be done outside. I see no mobs, so what's going on? What am I missing? I think there's some back here. You have to go up and around. Yeah, there we go. That's right. Combat isn't quite long enough to use two and feel like I'm doing something with that second one. But it's definitely better than not doing anything, right? It's better to just cast the second one. For some reason the mobs are often not able to be looted. Slowing the quest down, that's for sure. Yeah, it's slightly better rotation. Still a lot of channel, still a lot of cast to kill that. But it's definitely more fluid than when it was just casting spells with only one conflagrate. Man, imagine if there was like a palm, like Presence of Mind Pyroblast type thing with Chaos Bolt. That would be so crazy. Just to pop that and rattle off a free one, an instant one. Even if it was a 3-minute CD or something, I think it'd be really interesting. See, why do they have no loot at all? Not my favorite thing. Guess that's just how it works. Basically, if they have loot, it's the brain, huh? That's fine. Couldn't be asked giving them a proper loot table. I don't blame them. Most of the stuff that you loot is useless. Just a bunch of grays. It's nice though. Good way to get some money, I guess. It's an interesting concept, right? Do other games have something like that? Like you just get this passive amount of gold every time you kill something? Is that's what they wanted from that, right? They don't want to just give you straight up money. They want to give you some like flavor items that make it feel like you're in like a world where there's different values. Ding, there we go. Oh, we got Infernal now. Wow, that was, what the hell, 58 already. Okay. Anyway, what a shame. Whatever Umbrance has done, he has... Wow, that's a lot of pages. He has prevented me from undoing his magic. He is wiser than I anticipated. I do have a backup plan, however. I have seen Owlbeast enter and leave Masteril even after Umbrance took control. Their ancient druidic magic might be capable of disabling Umbrances. Luckily, I happen to be a somewhat expert in these methods. Travel south to Dun Madar. You will find a chest with a Dreamcatcher in it. That will be your first step.
Be careful.
Okay. I mean, I guess... So how does this work? Summon an Inferno from the Twisting Nether, impacting for 158 fire damage and stunning all enemies in the area for 2 seconds. The Inferno will serve you for 30 seconds, dealing 116 damage to all nearby enemies every 2 seconds, and generating 1 soul fragment every 0.5 seconds. Damn, that's pretty good. So with Vision of Perfection, that lowers that to what? A 2.5 minute, 2.2 minute CD or something like that? It depends on your level, I guess, but yeah, that's an interesting one. But it's a long CD. I mean, 3 minutes isn't really that long for us because we're in combat for a long time. And I think this is where we need to go. Is there no route? Oh yeah, we got to go this way. I'm going the wrong way. That's why. Anyway, yeah, it's not too bad. This is going to be like every 4 or 5 mobs probably. So we just need to think about it. We just need to try to drop it. And if it's on CD... Like, that's my only CD, right? It's the only one I'm going to ever have, too, I think. I mean, unless I take talents. There are talents that are CDs, right? This row is just pretty useless. I don't think I'll ever use this row. So is this one. Conflagrate burns the target for an additional blah, blah, blah. When you have an Infernal active, every soul shard you spend increases the damage of your Chaos Ball. That's interesting. Sacrifice your demon pet for power. Oh. Wait, that's a good thing, right? I don't know. Is that a good thing? I feel like that might suck because it's like that doesn't seem like that's a lot of damage compared to this. It seems like that just does more damage. Depends on how often this happens, I guess. I don't know why you would even want to do that. Channel Demon Fire launches 15 bolts of Fellfire over 3 seconds at random targets affected by your immolate within 40 yards. Each bolt deals blah blah blah. 25-second CD. That would be pretty nice. Dark Soul Instability. I think we went way past it. Oh no, it's here. Infuses your soul with unstable power. Increases your critical strike chance by 30. Soul Conduit. Every soul shard you spend is a 50. Oh, yo, now that's a good. That sounds good. That sounds be really good for this. Yeah, I think that would be really good for this. Okay, what are we actually doing here? Oh, I see it. Okay, so let's just start like we normally start and then use that. Oh, that is the wrong ability. Not the right ability. Awkward. What is that, on C then, I guess? That's the right ability. It's gonna stun the guy. And we'll get a couple kills out of it. Yeah, you can already tell that's doing some things. I guess we can double that here. I don't know. It's gonna last for 30 seconds, so it's gonna have threat on the one thing. Yeah, that's pretty powerful. Oh, this thing's healing though, shit. And Inferno's gone. Pretty cool spell. Very unique spell, that's for sure. Dream Owl Beast Dreamcatcher. It's just a chest. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, it's a there's the autocomplete. The Owl Beast magic will be the key to our retaking of Masthoril. Good, it's just as Jaren described it. The Owl Beast sacred caves are located to the east. Within several of these caves, you should find totems. I want you to approach these totems and gather what essences you can from them. The Dreamcatcher should absorb the essences to use within Masthoril. Obtain the essence, blah, blah, blah. Do we have to actually do something? To the east. Oh, we have to go this way. Huh. I remember this quest. This was actually a really hard area. I came through here naked on my bear, and that sounds like really weird. I shouldn't say those words. But anyway, I came through here with no gear on a druid that is in tank spec, and I had a lot of trouble. Does that sound better? That does sound better. I think isn't there a guy dead here too? Yeah. That's right. Jadgard the Slicer. He didn't make it. What happened to me, you ask? Listen, Warlock, and listen well. My tale is one of tragedy. I was sent here to Allwing Thicket to find some relics. I only made it this far because I was overwhelmed by a flurry of wings and talons. How they roared and pecked, Warlock. I now lay here, a broken orc with nothing but vengeance on my mind. Please, Warlock, if one had any sense of honor, you will go into Allwing Thicket and help me regain mine. Oh, I'm definitely gonna do that. Cops mission. Can I just look at this real quick? I can't really. I'll have to reply later. Okay, anyway, oops. So it's not quite up yet. It is now. Time to go on an inhuman rampage. Let's do it. Oh, look at this change in the textures here, huh? Things are different. Go get him, Inferno. Metro's champion. That's a great way of putting it. Holy shit. A great way of putting it. And he just kind of passively generates shards anyway, even if he's not in combat, or what? I don't know how it works. Ah, he's gone. Well, you're gone too soon, but I'm fine with that. I wonder if there's a PvP talent for the Inferno. I wouldn't be surprised. Would not be surprised at all. Usually there is some for CDs and stuff. Now, there's a lot of chest opportunities here. Let's see, there could be one right here. These quests aren't bad at all. I don't know why I thought the mob density was like super high here. I think it's the Berserk that was giving me a lot of trouble. When you're naked, stuff like that gets really amplified. When you're getting auto-attacked for like twice as much as normal, it gets really noticeable. Oh, this is what it was. This is what it was. 2 mobs every time we had to do this quest. I remember this now. Yes, I do. Okay, so what can we do? Fear 1, I guess. That's not the fear button. This is the fear button. Hopefully that fear lasts long enough to not be a problem. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be good. Okay. It's just a tree with a bear on it. Okay. Good. No chest, though. Probably would have been in the cave, I guess, right? I think there's a rare up there too. I remember fighting something up there. Yeah, basically any quest that forces you to fight more than one target is definitely very difficult naked. But it was actually really fun as Baird. That was one of the first characters that we made any real progress on naked. We had some very nice abilities. The ability to kind of permanently CC targets as a druid. Mostly we had Root. We also had Incapacitating Roar. So what I would do was I would Incapacitating Roar and then shift out and Root. And that would usually be enough to, yeah, save myself from any mistakes. Or any deaths, right? This is not efficient. This is not how you want to kill mobs. I don't know why I get in these traps of just not doing spells for a while. I don't like that. Okay, sphere. I bet no, it's not up yet. I can tell if the spell like has a reticle or not, then it's up. But it did not that time. That would have been a good time for it. Okay. Very good. Essence of the Life Totem. Weird, but okay. Scary looking, honestly. Essence of the Moon Totem still. Another opportunity for a chest somewhere that I never looked for. I assume it's gonna be in this cave. And I think there could be a rare up here, so we might check. Or maybe that's just an actual named mob. It's probably just an actual named mob. Oh, is it that cave? Wait, I didn't even... Was there nothing in this cave? Just realized I didn't even go in here. Yeah, there's nothing in here, that's why. Must be that one then. Is there a rare up here? Yeah, this is it. Manaz. I remember this. See if we can't kind of split the middle here. Probably not. Let's just kill this one. Alright. Accidentally clicked on that critter and gave me the cuteness. Squeak, 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 squeak. That's what they sound like, right? It's weird. Okay, well we definitely have our CD up. Yeah, okay, good. We don't even need to worry about it. Just put dots up on both. That thing's dead. See you later. Yeah, this is a strong CD, man. It's just nice having him around, honestly. Although I kind of like the old version better. It's the Legion and Elemental now, or whatever, Infernal. Oh, another player, 66. Anyway, let's go ahead and get out of here. What are you doing, Metro? We need that essence. Dreamcatcher is charged. We're nearly ready to retake Masterill. I don't want our gambit to fall, Metro. Such a failure would only draw attention to our efforts. Give Umbrance an opportunity to hone his defense? No, we have to do this first the right time. The Frostwhisper Gorge to the south provides us access to powerful ice elementals. The water within these elementals' hulls should amplify the power of your Dreamcatcher, ensuring our efforts. Obtain this water, Metro, then return to our small camp. Sure. Well, it's almost 11:40, so. My honor is restored partially. Okay, I can't. Not trying to die. Turn to questing. I see why this guy got killed. Come on, are you serious? Half the time I can't get mobs to run that far, let alone I couldn't get them run half that far. It's crazy. Anyway, my honor is restored partially. My tale continues, Warlock, for I have left portions of my honor elsewhere in this forest. It has not been a very easy journey for me. No, chips off the old block. Frostmaw tumblers, that's where we're going anyway. And Frosticulus, that's a named mob down there, I guess. Alright, well, we can do these 3 quests and then I'll probably be up. Here's the Frostmaw tumblers, but we don't need to kill them this far up the hill. We're gonna have to kill a lot down here, I think. Actually, I think... Oh no, it might be a rare that's here. I know there's a high priority target right at the top of this hill here. But I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's just a rare. Kashok the Reaver, who, guess what? Not up. That's surprising. That's very surprising. Just kidding. Wow. Dead already. The hell? Wow, he knocked me far. Interesting rock. I doubt it. Good. Very good. 3 of 8. These guys are dying real quick. Definitely less of a challenge. Oh, and there's a guy down here that sells... Okay, we'll have to see. Maybe he's not there anymore, but there used to be a person down there that sells fell cloth. You never know. Might still be there. So that's when it feels like a waste. That second charge and not even getting any cast off with it. Yeah, that is definitely a waste. Okay, relax. Jesus. We gotta be careful. Wow, that's legit. That could have ended us. That could have ended the stream right there, man. Wow. Interesting stuff. Oh, we're up here now. What the hell? That's bizarre. It's almost like they didn't intend you to come up here. Crazed owl beasts. Well, no reason to be up there, truthfully. It's funny. This is one of the more interesting zones in the game in Classic. It's got like a lot of buffs and stuff that you can do here. There's a couple max level quests that happen here as well with the priest thing. And there's a lot of, yeah, I don't know. It's a cool concept, but it's also a leveling zone, so it's kind of frustrating when you're behind the server. Trying to level in this zone because there's a lot of competition. And if you're on a PvP server, a lot of ganking. Okay, anyway, I assume we're done up here. Maybe this is where the guy is. Looks really familiar. We might just not check. Let's see. We can probably sneak through her. No. Okay, that's not where we're going then. We're gonna have to kill this one though, for sure. Sphere it. Get a little bit of a better start. That was weird. What the hell? Look at you can see through his body. What the hell's that about? Have they all been like that? That's odd. Yeah, they're all like that. What the hell? How have I not noticed that? Well, okay. Well, I didn't want to fight that thing, but that's funny. Wow, that is bizarre. That is a model that could... Oh, I'm dead. Actually dead. Hellstone, last one. Man. Too busy looking at see-through corpses. Oh wait. We still have 3. We haven't used one in a while, I guess. Foolish of me. This is not how you get down there, is it? No. Incorrect. Really don't want to kill any more of these mobs. I always end up in this situation, huh? Might just soulstone and jump. I really don't want to kill any more of these mobs. And that's what soulstone's for, right? Not really, but... Should make it, no problem. Not really, we didn't even come close. That might still kill us again. Okay, that was dangerous. Alright, anyway. Item is not ready yet. What are you talking about? There we go. Typical bug. This happens so often.
You're in trouble now.
Okay, let's use our CD. Maybe a little aggressive. Not really, he's killed it. Literally 1v1'd it. That's interesting. And I got no things. Okay. No, that was, yeah, 3 easy mobs there. 3 easy kills there. Okay, I think that guy's over here, so let's go see. Yeah, you know, this would be, I don't know how much harder it would be, Nick. I think it would be pretty hard. Chaos Bolt still does a ton of damage. The packs when I actually have Chaos Bolt going, it would still be crushing. But, yeah, I definitely don't have a lot of health, I guess. Lost all my health. Like gamer fan. Hashtag miss those days. Alright. Let's grind our way over here, see what happens. I guess I probably can't be resurrected by Soulstone again for some CD now, right? How does it work? Yeah, it's on CD. Oh, it's only 10 minutes. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. By the time we're done here, we might be able to do that again. I don't know. Don't know if there's any benefit to it, but it's actually kind of nice for jumping and stuff. Like, we can... Yeah, there's the imp. Not Metro Imp, but the imp. I think I'm going to be alright with no Weakor, honestly. I've gotten used to the timers on these things. It's not the most CD respective class, though, obviously. What would be the worst? Maybe it's going to get worse. I don't know, though, to be honest. I think it'd mostly be melee. I think melee would be the big problem because they have a lot of short CDs that are like key to their rotation. This is basically cast. I mean, like, could easily just cast Chaos Bolt and that'd be it. But like, yeah, say like Rep Paladin. Oh, what is that? Oh, let's take this. Yeah, like Rep Paladin, you have to know exactly. Actually, not even really, right? I don't know. I don't know. You'd have to know about that, what's it called? The sword thing. Sword of Justice or something? I don't remember the name. But yeah, that's a short CD that's extremely important for the rotation. And obviously, Crusader Strike and Judgment have pretty short CDs, so that might actually be, yeah. Yeah, no, that's probably a big problem. They have very short CDs that if you didn't, you'd be spamming the ability and nothing would be happening. He's casting Blizzard on the pet. Oh. Well, you are a fool. For as big as you are, you're pretty dumb. Now he's casting Frost Nova. Is the pet dead or something? I don't even see it. No. I hate to say it, but that was a joke. Not even because I was over here or anything. It was, oh, 2 as well. Okay, well that's good. We're out of here then. Let's go talk to this imp, see if he's got some felt cloth for me. Is it the imp? Lorax. Nothing. Grom's blood. Vanishing powder. Oh yeah, we have an auction house here. Let's go back and I want to put that on the auction house. I'm gonna get out of here. I guess I'll turn these quests in. I kind of don't want to. I think I'll wait. How close are we to level? Let's see. We'd level if we turned them in, I'm sure. I guess we'll turn them in. We're gonna be what, 59? 59, yeah. Okay, let's just run. We won't die. We're probably gonna die. We have the stun up though if we need it. Yeah, I think we definitely die. Wow, there's a lot of mobs. Didn't think there'd be this many. Jesus, that's a lot. Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't actually go down the correct way. We would have had to kill like 10 extra mobs before we got down there. Yeah, that's pretty nifty actually, that soulstone thing. Oh, then we got, oh wow. Then we gotta get all the way back to Orgrimmar so we can get our mount, I just realized. So yeah, next episode we'll be finishing the zone. One way or the other. We're either gonna get to 62 and we're moving on, or we're gonna get to the end of the zone and we're moving on. It's probably gonna be pretty close. The end of the zone is probably all we need. It'll probably be close. I don't know though. About to get to 59. Oh, we didn't, oh shit, we forgot to turn this one in. I assume that guy. Yeah, he's the one that, oh, what is this? Rumerin. Oh, that's the next thing we do, I think, is kill that guy. Let's get back. Not die, please. Looks like we're good. The tree scared the hell out of me. I thought it was another mob. Yep, we come back here, okay. Ding. Wait, that's not Rumerin yet? Jadrag's Fate. Yeah, we're flying through the zone. Okay, that's 59. Anyway, let's go turn the final quest in, then we're heading back to the town. I'm going to see if I can't put these things on the auction house. Won't be able to play tomorrow. Well, maybe we'll play tomorrow night, but I doubt it. We'll see. We'll see how tomorrow goes. And yeah. If we don't play at all during our stream days, then that means next time will be a couple days from now, so we will see. One last chance to see if this rare is here as well. Man, how are we gonna get back to Orc from here? It's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad.
What brings you here?
We can probably just finish this right now. It's only 2 more quests and then it looks like that's it. And then I assume that will be one of these 2. Umbrance's Deliverance. Yeah, okay. Killing him, I assume that ends his chain, right? Guess we're gonna find out here. It's not the end of the world. It's not like normal where I have to go and do things. I'm just going to bed. I'm tired, but... Okay, what do we do? Only works within Winterspring. Disable an Arcane Tesseract, preventing it from summoning more enemies. Probably have to kill these first, huh? Here, let's just use this. It's not really effective. And the mobs ran right out of it. What a surprise. Yeah, this is not going well. Not at all. I'm kind of glad we saved. Wait, do we not have the Hellstones? I'm kind of glad we saved our CD because this is probably only getting harder. Oh, that's the wrong ability. I forgot about that ability though. We definitely need to use it. Yeah, there's 3 here now. I think they have like half the health though. Like each one, the more mobs. Oh, this is good. Just 1 mob. This is better. 1 mob is definitely better than 3, no matter how much health it has, honestly. Unless it's just like mad overtuned or something. Zerothian Elder? That's a weird name. Shadow Fury. Is that going to do what I think it's going to do? Not quite. That could have been worse, actually. Oh boy. Oh, I'm dead. He kills me with that incinerate? No, close. Wow. Really need to drink or eat something. But I don't got a thing. Hellstones are all I have. 2 out of 5 only, jeez. What's gonna be our best option? Oh, that's probably a good one. This might be a good one for the CD, honestly. Gonna have to wait for Hellstone now. It's pretty tough area. Oh yeah, we could use this too. Attack power, that'll be good. I don't know. This one looks like it's mandatory, so let's use our CD here. Oh, Felcloth. Okay, let's see if we can't get something going on here before this goes away. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. Okay, good. That was pretty good. This one was really easy. I think no matter what, it was going to be easy. Just need to actually land that freaking spell. We got a single Felcloth, though. That's nice. 3 of 5 on this. I have no idea why I'm doing that. That's just so stupid. Blobs. 3 of 5 or 4 or 5 on this. Yeah, about that. I mean, I have to kill them. There's no way. No way around it. Just gonna drain the whole time, honestly, because there's no way I live this otherwise. Even then, it looks like there's no way I live it. Yep. Wow, that was just impossible to survive that. What the fuck? I need to get some bandages or something, man. I need to get some way to restore my health, because that's not... Can't really be going into 3 mobs with 50% health. That sucks. Wait, what the hell? Where are we? Oh my god, we're so far away. What the hell? That sucks. Well, by the time we get back, the CD will be up again. Can we do this while we're dead? I don't even think you can. Oh, you can. I think it's, well, it doesn't matter because we have to resummon the pet anyway. Somebody said they should do the pre-Legion or pre-Shadowlands event as a Culling a Stratholme event. Making fun of the COVID thing. That's not really something you want to make fun of, but that's can't help but laugh at it. Okay, Cop's sending me these images. We just closed the previous ones again. Can this one respawn? Guess not.
Don't touch.
Okay, yeah, the CD's up. We got it this time. Does it do AoE damage too, or not really? Wow, that is such a strong CD, honestly. Must do a ton of damage on its own, huh? Because I basically didn't do anything there. And it died quick. Oh, I just realized there's more that are blocking us though on the way, aren't there? Oh boy. More big pulls too. Well, I think what we're gonna have to do here, first of all, I need to make another health stone. We're gonna have to try to just run past it. See what happens here. What's happened? Invalid target. What? I guess I had one of them targeted. We got soulstone. Let's just run. So we definitely don't want to fight them if we don't have to. Okay, we made it, no problem. We didn't even need to. I mean, we might still die in here, though. We'll see. They're still running after us, are they? Or no? No, they reset. Anything going on? I feel like there's something here. Not a thing. Okay, what do we do here? 5.8k. Umbrance the Spirit Speaker. That's a lot of health. I think that's the most health of anything we fought so far. Anything like one-on-one, that's for sure. Did we just kill him? I'm worried that I'm gonna run in there and pop everything and he's gonna be immune for some reason. Oh, that's funny. Apparently there's a mount and invisible first for Hots. Hots Arthas invisible, that's funny. Okay, let's give it a try, see what happens. All those dragons' essence I've collected. The power is exhilarating. Okay, let's use our defensive. He's done nothing yet. Like, literally, he's not even attacked yet. Just casting arcane abilities that are really far away from me. I think we're gonna be alright. Fair amount of health, but he doesn't do anything. Just blinking around like an idiot. Okay, that was very easy. A lot easier than the things leading up to it. It's weird. Okay, now we could use this ring to get out. Hala back. Is that a... It's probably actually Hala back. That's good. Well, that was interesting.
Hello.
It will take some time for Mazriel to recover, but she will. The blue dragon flight is far from dead. You have our thanks, Metro.
Farewell.
Good. Okay, 2 more things. So definitely, yeah, next session, we're finishing the rest of the zone. Getting to probably 62-ish. And, I mean, we might even be done before I know it. I don't know. The hub of Good Grub's Gub. That's like up here, and then that's it. We've done the rest of the zone already. This is wow. These zones are quick, huh? But yeah, that's a good thing because that means we're leveling quick too. But yeah, so we're finishing that tomorrow, or maybe not. I don't know when, but next time I play, and then we will go to TBC. I think we're gonna do that. I'm gonna take a look, and we'll see what it's like. But yeah, I'm pretty confident that there's no reason we won't go to TBC. I like TBC. I like the way. I do think Classic is better, like 100%. We were just talking about this, so I want to make sure I'm not being misquoted somehow. But yeah, I do think TBC is very good. It's definitely better than WOD and shit, right? 100%. But Classic is way better, way more interesting. Comparing TBC to Classic, Classic is a miles better. But still, TBC is interesting enough. It has some really good gear too, really good transmogs more so, that I definitely don't have. So I'd like to get them. So yeah, we're definitely going to do that. This has been a lot of fun, honestly. It's a little too easy, but it's still engaging because the spec is actually interesting, and the hard part is still hard. Like there's some danger. Right? I mean, we just died. We just lost a 3v1, but we did die. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna get out of here. So thanks for watching. We will see you in the next one.